Tempo by Diptyque. I have been waiting to get a bottle of this fragrance for a couple of months now. I tested it. I didn't know much about Diptyque. I'd heard about it. I'd heard good things. I definitely hadn't heard about Tempo, but I was testing all the different fragrances at the counter and why not try this one? And I'm so glad I did. So from the second I smelled it on the test strip, I knew it was special. It was so special, I had to ask for a sample to take home, and I received one, and I wore it a few times, and I just could not get it off my mind. This fragrance is amazing. The opening is warm, dark, a little bit dry, but not too dry. Think of autumn leaves, but the kind that still have some life left to them. They aren't completely dusty and blowing around too much. After a little while in the dry down, the fragrance becomes different. It's got a strong note of suede, beautiful, pungent suede mixed with a wonderful smoky backdrop. The opening fragrance is still very much there, but they've changed, which is why this fragrance makes me think of a chypre. I'm not sure if it is one. The notes as listed include bergamot at the opening and patchouli in either the dry down or the heart. And I know those tend to be two elements of a true chypre. So I don't know if this qualifies. There is no oak moss. I thought perhaps when I first tried the fragrance there was, but there's not, at least not in the description that I've read. But it is wonderfully complex. It changes over time. It is not a beast. It sits closer to the skin than your average beast mode chypre, but it isn't a skin scent. It's the kind of fragrance you can wear anywhere and you're not going to turn people off or have anyone claim that you are aggravating their allergies or anything like that. This is a fragrance that can be worn any time of the day, but it probably leans more towards an evening fragrance. I would also recommend use of the fragrance, although you could wear it anytime you want. I think it would be best in the winter, fall to winter. I don't see it as a spring scent, but again, wear anything you want, wherever you want, however you want. This is about your experience, and the experience with Tempo is amazing. I also enjoy wearing this before I go to bed at night. I wouldn't say it's a calming scent, but it definitely gives me some serenity that I find pleasant as I'm going to sleep. So I think it's very individual what works to serve as a calming force for you, what fragrances take you there. I've heard people say that mint calms them down and puts them to sleep, whereas I find mint very energizing. So in this fragrance, the notes are, for me, very calming and get me to a cozy place that makes it easy for me to drift off to sleep. I find the fragrance lasts without becoming a skin scent for about 6 hours without any additional sprays. I don't overspray, so this was just a general light application, maybe one spray on each arm, and then about 6 hours later I can still smell it. The occasion for a fragrance like this, any. I could wear this easily to run errands. I could wear it to the office. I could wear it to a wedding. I don't see this as the kind of fragrance you'd wear if you're going to play sports, you're going to be sweating a lot. I would select a different fragrance for that. But again, it's all your own choice. I find this fragrance to be absolutely amazing. I can't recommend it enough, and I will definitely be using this up. So check out Tempo by Diptyque. I don't think it gets enough love. Let me know what you think of it in the comments below. Thanks so much. Have a great day.